Hey, Lurn Nation. All right. Now, listen, YouTube is freaking awesome. And let me tell you something. It is about to blow up. So this is literally California before the gold rush. You have an opportunity to be at a moment where YouTube is just, I can't even begin to believe I'm saying this because it's such a mature platform, but I can see what's happening from it from an advertising perspective. Now, what I want to do is introduce you to Jessica. She is our on-site Lurn team member. She runs YouTube ads for the company, learned it and mastered it, and she's a beast at it. She's amazing. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn over to Jessica. Jessica's going to come on, and she's going to explain to you just why it is that YouTube is such an amazing platform, all right? So without further ado, here she is, all right? You guys, seriously, take notes. She's a master at this, all right? So here you go. Over to Jessica.
Yeah, thank you so much for the introduction, Anik. So I'm going to talk to you guys today about the power of YouTube ads and what you can really do with this platform from an advertising standpoint. So let's just go ahead and dive right in. So why YouTube? Why are we promoting YouTube as one of the best platforms to grow your brand and reach your target audience? So one thing to note is that YouTube is actually the second largest search engine in the world. So of course, second to Google, people are actually using this platform as a way to actively seek out information. So anytime you can capitalize on your market's interest in learning more about a specific topic, you can establish yourself as the authority figure or the person that's knowledgeable in that niche. So it's a really great platform for this reason. So just some statistics to kind of back up what we're saying about how YouTube is so great. So there's actually over 1 billion users on the YouTube platform, and there's 3.25 billion hours of video watched every single month on this platform. So what does this really mean for you? So if you're looking to grow your business or your brand and you're going to do this through YouTube advertising, you have the potential to reach, a huge majority of your target market through this platform and through video, which is going to be high engagement and high interaction and a way for you to really introduce yourself and foster that relationship and connection with your audience. So the other thing is people actually tend to spend 40 minutes or more on the YouTube platform. So the average time spent on YouTube on mobile is 40 minutes. So basically you have access to your audience through their cell phone and they're going to be engaged. So this is really important. So just a couple of statistics to make note of and really kind of support what we're saying in terms of the potential that this market has and this platform has in the marketplace. So the other reason why YouTube is so amazing is that it's a virtually untapped market. So there's huge potential here. There aren't nearly as many marketers advertising on YouTube as there are on other platforms. So other platforms are becoming more competitive and more saturated. So YouTube right now, at least, is a relatively untapped marketplace where there's not a lot of competition. So this is a huge advantage for you to enter the market at this time. So this is something that, can really be used to your advantage and something that we definitely don't want to overlook. So your market's here, they're on the platform, they're engaged, and there's not as many other people trying to advertise at the same time. So let's talk some benefits of YouTube ads. So YouTube is actually backed by AdWords. So all of your advertising is run through the Google AdWords platform, and it's really intuitive. There's so much you can do with AdWords, and it's really amazing to have Google support as well. Their support is excellent. So you really can do a lot with YouTube advertising, and the AdWords platform itself allows you to really create some pretty amazing campaigns that will reach your market. So another benefit is that YouTube has all of the advantages that come from using video advertising. So video advertising is significantly more successful at capturing your audience's attention and keeping them engaged. There are other advantages of video as well, which I talked about, where you can actually use video to introduce yourself and your company, establish that connection. So creating and fostering that relationship with your target market, and then just building trust and establishing yourself as an authority figure within your niche. So let's talk advantages of videos in more depth. So they capture the attention, which we just mentioned. Now, people are also able to see your face, which builds rapport. So this is really important. Again, it's all about relationships, and marketing in general is about creating that relationship and trust so that somebody, moves through that funnel from the point of just being introduced to your brand to now trusting you, to buying from you, and then moving towards being an advocate for your brand. The other advantage of using video is that you can actually demonstrate something. So as I said, YouTube is the second largest search engine. People are on the platform every day looking for education. So if you have a product, you can use video to demonstrate how your product solves a specific problem. You can use it for tutorials. You can also use it to display your product. Let's say you need to do a demonstration of how your product is used. You can use video for that as well. So that's a huge advantage of the YouTube platform. Now let's talk about the potential of YouTube ads. So there's a wide reach. Again, we've got over 1 billion users on this platform engaging every single day. It's highly engaging, so people are spending, a significant amount of time on YouTube when they're actually on the platform. They tend to stay, so it has that traction. People aren't just, hopping on, checking their updates and hopping off like other social media platforms. Now, the other thing to consider is that it's actually simpler than you might think to use YouTube as an advertising platform. I know that creating videos, uploading videos, building out your channel might seem a little bit intimidating at first, but it's actually really simple when you break it down into individual steps. And not only is it simple, but it's actually really affordable. So it's pretty easy to upload a video to YouTube, do all of your editing within the YouTube platform, again, all free, and create some really cool videos. So if you're a creative individual, this is probably going to be something that you find actually really enjoyable. So you can express your creativity through this platform as well. So talking more on the fact that you don't actually have to be a professional, videographer to create great content and ads on YouTube. So it's a lot easier than you think. You can record videos using just your smartphone, a selfie stick. You can do a screen capture video, which is what I'm doing here. I'm just recording my screen using a screen capture software. So there's some great free options out there as well. And you can do all the video editing inside the platform, as I said. So once you get your video, you just upload it to YouTube, and you can do a lot of different things. There's different filters you can use. You can actually add audio. I know YouTube has, I think, over 150,000 different audio tracks you can add. You can crop, you can edit your videos, you can do some funky little like special effects. So that's really cool as well. And then once you've got your ad, really it just comes down to your targeting. So we teach you exactly how to do this. There's more information on this in this boot camp, but we also have a live training and our YouTube Academy course, which goes into a ton of depth about how to go from starting from zero and really build out your brand and grow your business through YouTube advertising. So if you are interested, definitely check out the rest of the content in this boot camp. There's a lot of great content here, but if you're looking for more, you can actually just click the link below to find out more information.